Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Thursday Transpeak. So it's time again to do another video, and you are lovely, most welcome to this Transpeak today. If you are new to this channel, please enjoy and welcome. And I am Susanne, and I am a trans speak medium from Sweden. And you might find it interesting to scroll by the others videos that I have made if there is something that will inspire you for your growth and for your spiritual journey. And yeah, today I'm sitting, I'm not sure what's going to come today at all. I have no clue, as so often. I have a question from Eric. And Eric asks, I'm going to read it for you. And Eric asks if does sound frequency help integrate the energies coming in? And I'm not sure what Eric means with this question, but I am going to bring that just to the as it is to the my trans communicators and see what they respond to that. And I'm sure they have an answer. They always have something. So yeah, and I'm just gonna go into trance today, and we'll see what happens. So enjoy, sit back. If you have any questions, just reach out, and you can write in the comments, or you can simply email me. You will find the information of the email in the descriptions, and if not in this video, if I have forgotten to put it there, you will find it in some previous videos. So yeah, and if you have private matters that you want to discuss with my communicators, you just reach out to me, and we find a time and schedule your private sitting. So with that said, I'm going to go into trance, and yeah, if you want to, you can go into meditation with me, or you can just fast forward until they start to speak to you. So enjoy, and I see you when I get back. Yeah, we are here today with all of you to talk about sound frequency. The sound frequency is very useful in heightening your vibration. And as you start to listen to kind of singing bowls or crystal bowls, or you will feel the different frequencies from these balls, and you sort of use the frequency to raise your vibration. It's almost like you walking a stair upwards, and that is very useful. And remember that you do your usual practice as well as your spiritual practice that you have, and then amplify that with the singing bowls and the music, and you will see that your frequency will equally rise as you rise yourself. But that will be very, very helpful for you to raise your vibration. And everything actually on the earth plane is vibration. Everything vibrates with energy, and with the energy comes the sound. And it's not always that you as a human can hear that sound frequency, because it's too high for your organ ear to hear that frequency. So you see, you could actually hear the energy frequency from dense matter, like a building or a chair or um, um, furniture, if you just had a sensibility to hear that frequency. So everything vibrates and everything is energy. And you of the human race is always so full of thoughts. And if you knew and understood the power of your thoughts, you would be very careful of how to use your thoughts, because with each and every thought that you think is a frequency vibration coming with it, and that frequency vibration reaches its goal that the thought is projected towards. So let's say, as an example, that you are in a very low frequency state with mental emotional difficulties, and you start to think, shall we say, mm, destructively towards yourself and your system, and you will see that you very quickly is breaking down because of the thought frequency and the thought patterns and the vibrational state that you put yourself in by those destroying energies of yourself. And on the counterside, and the counterpart of that is that you can use thoughts to raise your vibration and raise yourself by, if we say, happy thoughts. And if you think happy thoughts, you know what that did in that story of Peter Pan. So you can create all of that within inside of you if you just start to think positively, and you start to enforce yourself with good thoughts that will raise your vibration and raise you and your confidence. And that way you also raise your vibration. And to amplify all of that with music from a singing bowl or a crystal ball, that is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And remember that the singing bowls and the crystal balls also have sound frequency that stimulates the lower chakras. So if you have not worked through your lower chakras, you may evoke things that has not been looked at yet. So it can be a bit of a journey, and you should be aware of that. But on the other side, that's very good that it surfaces and that you can work with that and come through those emotions and traits and karmic issues that will awaken from the lower chakra, and that is from the first, second, and third chakra. So yes, but you also with the singing bowls has the frequency for the higher chakras, and beyond that to those chakras that is in your spiritual body and your auric field, and so on and so on. So you see, working with sound frequency is very delicate, and you know when you listen to some music that you feel this and this way, and that is actually the vibration that touches you on different chakras. So, yes, to work with the sound frequency is very usual, but can be very stimulating, and you can evoke a lot of things that is unlooked at. So, yeah, be careful and take it step by step. Don't overdo anything. Just do it with balance and with caution, because to force spiritual growth and to force the frequency, the heightening of the frequency in your system, that can cause you to fall back and actually get a little bit hurt by that. So you be careful with that. And when I say that you can get hurt, that means that you have a more difficult journey going through than you have to. So, um, yeah, I think that is what we would like to share about the frequency. Oh, there is one thing with the Mother Earth, the Gaia. She has a frequency of sound as well. So, by placing your feet in the ground, and you see how your roots going down, and fill your roots with your Gaia energy, you can feel the pulsation energy from her, and that with that goes the frequencies that will move up in your system. So that is very useful for you. And if you connect to your Christic oversoul force at the same time to activate also your inner magnet, that is going to be very good for you. Yes. So everything is vibration and everything is sound. And yeah, according to the Bible, in the first chapters, it says it all started with a bang, and heaven and earth were divided. And that is also sound, and that was the sound frequency that created heaven and earth from the source. So sound is the first um, tool, or first um, proof of life here on the earth plane. So sound frequency is very old, and it's from the beginning where everything started, and it's a wonderful thing to work with. And that's why you all like to listen to music, and all of you like different kinds of music, and to listen to those incarnated souls that has the abilities to bring with them the knowledge uh, to create music. And you can find in their music, like Mozart and Brahms and all of them the higher frequency musicians that came to the earth plane to create classical music. And you will find that the sound frequency within that music is very delicate. And you will see how that feels to listen to those, especially Mozart and Brahms. So those were masters of the higher realms that came down to create those vibrational sounds that should benefit all of mankind on the earth plane. So today we would like to share with you a large amount of healing and a large love stream coming towards you, because love is what you are, and love is always what you need, and always as an amplifier to yourself. So put yourself in that loving energy, and that will sort of get you bounced off into the higher frequency. Joy and love and carefully chosen thoughts will bring you there, together with the sound frequency, of course. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask us, please reach out and ask your questions. We are happy to answer them for you. And if you have questions more of a private nature, we will love to have you for a private sitting. So just reach out for the medium and she will make sure that you find a suitable time. So until Tuesday, we say goodbye and we leave you in that loving energy.